Mystic Mabel. I'm going to give you this Lionsgate portal read. It's Friday night read. Let's go. Let's see what kind of energy we have in this, kind of messages we have in the energy right now, right? Taking steps. Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. Take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So somebody might be feeling stuck. Looking. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life's purpose to be fully satisfied. All right. So somebody needs to be taking steps to get on their purpose, or closer to their purpose, right? Ooh. One more, and it's shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So it looks like the energy is around work here, okay? So taking steps, looking, being discreet in your search, and shedding, like it's just time, right? So all the energy, the last one was a love read. This is about that purpose for sure. So let's go. Taking steps. Whew, the Emperor is out here. Boss. Looking for new moves. Whew, good days coming. Ooh, stressed right now. Current energy, okay. Ooh, somebody ain't feeling the current situation. All right, so something wasn't growing, but in the future, okay. So we have a boss, we have an emperor, we have somebody with a lot of responsibilities, a businessman, somebody really. This is a divine masculine. All right, so really balanced, but so. Mastery over plenty, right? Lots of responsibilities, right? But this is already your past. This is who you are, right? That's established. But right here in current energy, something's going on. Some challenges, some mental distractions, some anxiety. Something's going on. It could be that background energy, right? Time to move, step it up, do something more, maybe your mind's changing, right? And then we have in the future, pregnant with ideas, right? So somebody's pregnant and there is, this is not total fulfillment here. So what this is actually looking like is in the future, somebody decides, is it worth what I'm putting in? Am I getting what I'm putting in? Here it is. I'm pregnant. I don't see my crops. All right, I'm doing all right, right? But heads a roll, baby. Heads a roll. Heads a roll on the floor. That's what I'm hearing, right? So it's like, off with your head. Like, is this enough? Is it working? Whatever this thing is, I've been investing in. This is the make it or break it in the future, right? So there's obviously somebody here who's great at lots of things, mastery. But right now in current energy, somebody's being held up possibly. All right, let me go ahead and clarify this with this deck here, okay? So what's up with the Emperor? What's his story? What's the story here for the Emperor? Wow, look at this guy. Right, he's done it, right? He's doing it. He does what he wants. Let's see, what's going on with the Emperor? I'm not gonna pull you out, boo. That was their high priestess trying to come out with secrets. Like, no. Divine timing, divine path. Okay. All right. Yeah, looks like the Emperor's ready for something new. The Emperor's worked hard a long time. Yeah, so the Emperor's moving forward. So somebody, yeah, and it's right. It's supported. So somebody's obviously mastery over all things masculine, right? but it looks like I'm ready to take a leap of faith, and it's being supported. It looks like in the recent past somebody has gotten some, no, just stop. Like, seriously, just stop. Okay, so it's like the Emperor in the recent past. It's like being ushered into happiness, right? It looks like somebody in the recent past started something new, right? That put them in the feeling of a child, like the likeness of, yeah, like there was burdens dropped. It was something supported going on. Okay, so possibly in a dynamic. Okay, let me just get one more here. So, okay, so maybe whatever you're working on, whatever you've mastered, you mastered that thing. And so now it's time for something new. Maybe in the recent past, you have a new happiness, new things that make you feel satisfied. And so maybe you've been redirected by your community even. Maybe something happened in the recent past that ignited a new passionate pursuit in you. Maybe it came directly from your community. It looks like somebody who works in the community. Maybe you work online. Maybe you're transitioning to some online space. Maybe you're coming out of an online space, but something happened in the recent past where you showed up in happiness, right? Or maybe your happiness changed, or you have a new idea of happiness because of something that happened in the community. Maybe it's a new community. Maybe it's a virtual community. We'll get more on that. But whatever it is, right now there's anxiety, but it wasn't in the past, but it looks like whatever was going on, there was an event. It looks like you were being called. I swear. It looks like there was a problem that you have specifically brought to you because of your expertise. And before this new problem that came to you, right? You probably, like, you felt mastery, but whatever it is, it brought you to a new space where maybe you have to learn something new. This is a brand new challenge. This is something that challenged your expertise in a field that you already knew. And it might have made you have to research or learn something new that brought you to this new space of anxiety. So what's coming out? The Ten of Wands. Whatever this thing is heavy. It's heavy. It has anxiety. Maybe it's something happening. Maybe there's something happened and the ancestors called you to duty, but something is happening in your community. I'm getting community leadership. Community leadership, big problems. King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Okay, so this is like somebody's doing a lot of work. Somebody may work with multiple generations, maybe the young. I don't see the old. So this is somebody who gives to the youth, gives to the generation, the next generation. So whatever this thing you're working on something right now, putting in a lot of work. Is really heavy, but you are remaining poised. So I'm talking very anxious like, because it's heavy and it's anxiety, but you are not. Whoever this person, whoever you are, who you're shedding something. You are shedding something because you've been called. Oh my God, you've been called to heal your community. and you have what it takes. You have the heart to do it. You have the wherewithal to do it. Everything that you've done in the past, you've mastered. You were the emperor. You're showing up here with compassion, protected. You are protected on this new path that's heavy, has a lot of anxiety attached to it, where you're called to give to the community. You are given to the next generation. Maybe looks like the next maybe 2 generations down. You're dealing with the youth, and you're working hard. You're working harder than you're possibly used to working, because you were the emperor. And so, whew, okay, so somebody's walking in purpose. It's a new purpose. Someone's being called right now to a new purpose, and it's heavy. It's a lot of work, but you're doing it, and it's heavy on your mind. You're figuring out how to do it. It's new challenges here. Oh, it feels like a betrayal to a community, on a community, and you have to bring something to them. You feel responsible as part of the collective, not as a perpetrator. No, you feel as the emperor. You've been called. You have the tools. You have to figure this thing out. And so in the future, whatever it is, you put in a lot of work. You have a lot of ideas around this moving forward. Like I said, I don't even know where that came from. Heads a roll, heads a roll, heads a roll on the floor. Off with your head. So something happens in the beginning around money, ideas, investment, and it looks like let me see. Things not seen with the moon coming out. So it looks like there's going to be in the Empress, these ideas get birthed. These ideas get birthed. There are things not seen officially. There's official things going on in the background. There's some healing, more anxiety, because there's things not seen. The Empress is here. There's the wheel is turning. Yes, okay. So the thing is the juice worth the squeeze, right? Are these things that I'm investing in going to come to fruition? You don't know. You hold faith. There are things working against you, but there are secret passages here for you. And the Empress sits and births these ideas. Yes, these ideas do get birthed. They're protected. All the tools that are needed are here. That's the Magician. Oh my gosh. But, it looks like things that, some things aren't seen, but they're protected. They might be Temperance, more protection, angelic protection, earth angel, healing work. Things are being... All right, y'all. Listen, let me tell you. This has something to do with, I don't want to say new society. New society. Things happen to be different. Things happen to be developed different. Is anxiety around these new challenges, these heavy burdens, but you're protected. You use your intuition. This is a male figure who's in the community, giving back, putting in the work, no matter how hard it is. Pregnant with, full of ideas, full of newness to bring to the community. Always have to go. Everything's not seen, but there are passages here. There's new passages, what seems like, for birthing new ideas. around community is protected and is balanced. A community of earth angels, of healed people. This is about healing the community. This is about this is about some people who have attained mastery in positions and saw that happiness, saw their happiest day. They were protected by the ancestors. You done your work. But it's a new day. And when you reflect and you look back at this new day, you have to consider the broadening of our new community. So while you might have worked in your physical neighborhood before, you are being shown how you're needed on a broader scale, maybe on a world scale. Maybe your community as it as existed has to expand based on your expertise to bring into this new now time. And it's heavy because you probably already seen this as the emperor from the point perspective of being that divine masculine, divinely tapped in already. This thing's heavy. You got it. You're the king. You're the king of cups, the king of love. You have love for humanity, right? And you're giving back already to the next generations. Look like the next 2 generations are already receiving off your hard work for being the emperor. But there's a new day and a new way that you are ushering in with this Empress energy. She's birthing this. She's birthing all of these ideas. All of these ideas are coming in. They're coming in. They can't be seen. You don't even know. You're feeling your way through this. There are paths opening up. Paths are being created as you birth them. And it's protected. And it's for a new community of earth angels, right? Like, so this new community of love, this new way of community that's broader, that's look like more connected. There's something being birthed here. Somebody's taking steps. Somebody in their past has decided it's time to take steps, and they're quietly looking because you're shedding who you've been to become this new evolved version for healing, for the future, for the community. And that's Mystic Mabel. That's your read for the portal. That's this energy. Yeah, somebody's awakening to a newly elevated purpose. You've been called, and it's heavy, and you got it.